And good morning, folks. This is just me finishing up the B-17 quest line here to full upgrade. We have a single map, and that's it. We're both, I'm flying with Mad Dog Moran. And we are beginning. Launching our first set of bombs now. Launching the second set now. And as was stated before, this is really a case of not flying in straight lines until you have to. I am still 28 seconds from bombs. Doing a little formation flying here. A little bit like Dancing with Elephants because of the speed. We are now 3 seconds away from bombs, and we'll begin the approach again. At this point, we're just looking for anything to kill. And I have 2 targets down here I can play with. That got it done. All right. Need to find my teammate here. He's we'll make a beeline over there. The JU-88. No, I'm not a fighter, but by God, we're going to do what we can for the team. Despite having a belly turret, we have a blind spot underneath the vehicle. Obviously, these things are not helpless. Alright, but I'm not doing a good job of bombing for the team, which is what I am here to do. So let's go and get this taken care of.
All positions are captured by the enemy. You must turn the tide of the battle.
And most of all, when bombing this particular target, you want the medium armor target at the top. And we are out of bombs. And they have captured all sectors. I got 30 seconds from bombs. No reason to make a good target of myself. Let's go ahead and, yeah.
Hang in there. You'll soon be cut off from support. I say again, support will not be available. Turn back. The enemy force is too strong.
Well, we gave it everything we had. Okay, we destroyed 2 aerial targets. Did 22,125. 2 ground targets destroyed. And assisted in destroying 2 other targets. Which for a pair of bombers is not too bad. Okay. I'll take a look at the personal score here, what we actually made. Take a look at the upgrades here. Yeah, we still have some 6,000. Like I said,
You are approaching the front line. Off we go.
now you notice that Mad Dog's going considerably faster than I am. He's in an A26, which is not available in the general line. You can, however, purchase it as a premium. Getting bomb drop, excuse me. And that is now toast. We'll see if that will get the job done. And it did.
Establishing communication with the main headquarters.
And I'm not seeing a single thing to attack here. Here we go. It's not much of a target, but by God, we have a target. That's one way to handle that. Not the recommended way, but by God, we got it covered. I have a full bomb load, and I have enemy command base, which I dearly want.
Enemy bombers inbound. Don't let them reach their target.
Such is the life of a bomber, eh? And yes, I did drop my bomb load earlier on the other side, but we're going to go ahead and try to take out the main strike and get about the 60% of points that are available. And we're trying not to provide the
Receiving reports about rapidly deteriorating weather conditions. Support will be unable to reach you. Do you read me? Over. They've almost got us.
We have a little bit to wait for our bombs. Not long.
All aircraft, fall back and regroup.
And this is the problem. I find that the aircraft can... I'm a little frustrated with this performance, to be honest with you. We consistently do between 20 and 22,000 points of damage. That's not me not being over the target. It's not me not delivering bombs to the target. But this is the kind of results that you get on a fairly consistent basis. And I'm going to ask the question as to just how fun do you think this is? Destroyed 3 aerial targets, 5 ground targets. Destroyed once. Yeah, crawling.
Pilots, get ready for action. Let's go.
Dropping first bomb load. It was a little late. It's off key. Dropping second bomb load.
We've captured the command center.
We got it anyway, despite my
Front headquarters.
late drop. I'm going to find the quickest way out of the AA zone. As I mentioned in the previous video, you've got a major issue in AA guns being extremely effective and the type of how How long have we got to go? 16 seconds. Might be all right there. All right, they've already captured the airfield. I have no idea what's going on there, except my mouse has probably gone haywire again.
Our military base is launching strikes on the enemy. This will make things easier for you.
Well, don't have good targets, so we'll take the targets we do have. And we'll start maneuvering, trying to stay alive here. Yes, it did pop up in the middle of the airbase. I'm trying to get in here and finish this up for our team.
We have complete
You have superiority. Now my only job is to stay alive. Or let's go find something better to do. Yes, I'm about to do something extremely weird. So we destroyed their bomber stream, and we are over the base, and we're just waiting for targets to appear. So let's go ahead and get up to line up, and we'll take the base back.
Keep it up. Victory is almost ours. Be advised, a line of thunderstorms is approaching. We'll soon be unable to provide support. Do you copy? Over.
There we go. Took the base right back. Let's go back to turret fire.
There's a heavy storm here. Unable to proceed. Returning to base. Do you copy?
Okay, we've lost one of them. Ah,
Your return.
Finally, a decent amount of experience. $21,670. See where we are with the upgrades. All right.
Show me what you can do.
All right. So we're coming in at 185 miles an hour at 5,000 feet, which makes me very vulnerable to the bullfighters. Decided they want to ignore me, and that's just fine. So they've already taken out those two, so we'll come down here and take out the center section. And all I'm left is with AA guns, and we've already taken the base. All right. And the other section is coming through, so we'll go ahead and just keep up with this altitude. And drop on the... I'm going to hold off until this center section. Hopefully I can cover both of them with one bomb load, because that's what I have now. That should cover both of those pretty well. And it did. We now have 64 seconds to the next bomb load. I'll go ahead and take myself out of the area. Get turned around. Because I do not have any weapons. And I do have another B-17G here. And a P-38F. And yes, I am doing exactly what you think I'm doing. I will contribute to my team any way that I think that I can get away with it. Because of the P-38F that did its job. I wasn't able to kill the aircraft, but I was able to take half of the opposing bomber's health. And you'll notice that starting off at low altitude in an aircraft that doesn't maneuver very well is not where you want to be with this aircraft. That's something they're going to have to fix in Matchmaker, the starting value of this aircraft. Yeah, game froze up there for a moment. I am pleased with the fact that it can fight back against fighters a little bit. Obviously, it's not going to take on the entire flight, but it does all right. All right, let's see. We're going to go ahead and see if we can put this engine to maximum use. We're going to really climb up there away from anything that's not really a good high altitude fighter. We're about out of the boost here anyway. Time to see what we can do. And we're under attack. Come by again. One more time. Make another pass. All right. We'll start dropping bombs.
The enemy is about to win. Push harder.
And yes, we will turn a little bit. I'm going to rely on my auto function for the gun defense so I can drop the second set of bombs. They'll get turned around here. 7 seconds to bombs.
Turn back. The enemy force is too strong.
All right. Yeah, you just seem welded to that 20,000 thereabouts damage with the aircraft. That's been so consistent, it hasn't been funny. We did shoot down 3 aerial targets, assistance in destroying, what? 1 ground target and 1 enemy aircraft. Okay, so there is your B-17G. Don't particularly like the aircraft, to be honest. I find it kind of slow, a little bit helpless. Well, kind of helpless. You're going to need some support from the fighter side, and it is way too vulnerable to AA in the current meta. Nor do I find the fact that you consistently do 20,000 points of damage all that thrilling, nor do I find that it pays very well, which is the final and most damning part of the evaluation. Okay, so we'd have to grind another 60, might as well call it 68,000 points to get the B-17, which will be the next step on this. Frankly, I'll be going up the heavy line from this point on the Japanese side, and trying to wrap that up, and then I'll come back to this at some later point. Yeah, you're catching some frustration in my voice. I've had 2 days of this thing. As a player experience, I don't find it very good, to be straightforward with you. And that's unfortunate. All right. I don't have any problem saying it's just flat unfortunate. It's not an aircraft that I particularly want to play. And I certainly wouldn't take it up as a full-time profession in this game, as it sits at this point. Now that's my evaluation. That doesn't make me right, folks. There's one guy's view. I'm not the best pilot out there. And we still have some room for improvement with the pilots, obviously. I took both these guys new in the B-17D. They're both still accumulating experience points, etc. But it's not an aircraft that I like very much. And as such, I'm going to call it a line to be avoided, as I've seen right now. I will go ahead and take this through the B-32, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it coming all that quickly. All right, that's going to wrap this one up for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe. Remember, I'm going through this grind, not because I wouldn't have given up on this aircraft, but because of you. So you get a good idea of what the aircraft is, whether you want to pursue it or not. Thank you very much. Have a great day, and we will see you tomorrow.